Hello, somebodies. We are
The Nobodies.
What are we doing here today?
Today we are going to be listening to one of our favorite bands of all time, old school Suicidal Tendencies.
They're so sick that we've only listened to them twice on the channel, and the last time was 4 years ago.
Yes. But they have a song called Nobody Hears, which we love very, very much. So this is more of a review and not a reaction.
It's a good-ass song.
Yes.
So, let's get right into this. I'm Son.
And I'm Father. Stop. I got two things to say. One, the guitars is freaking phenomenal in Suicidal Tendencies. Like, every riff that they ever do is almost like a regular riff, but always has a solo element to it.
Yeah.
Right? And then you got the bassist. Guess who the bassist is? I told you years ago, but you probably forgot because you were so young.
Oh, wait a minute. Oh, Monkey.
Monkey's the guitarist of Korn.
He's my go-to when I have to get things.
No!
Yeah.
It's Rob from Metallica.
Yeah, I knew that.
Now,
I was guessing if you remembered.
Yeah.
Monkey's my
I
go-to.
think his last name's Trujillo. Rob Trujillo or Tribilio or something like that. But it's a Rob, and he played in Suicidal and paid him $1 million to join Metallica. Would you leave Suicidal? Yeah. Bye. See you later.
Metallica sells, but who's buying? Am I right?
Yeah.
I talk through my eyes, the words pouring down. Nobody here. You ask me what's wrong, but what can I say? Nobody here. I tried to tell you, I tried to show you. How else could I tell you? How else could I show you? I'm screaming inside, why can't you hear? Nobody here. You're looking right through me like I'm not here. Nobody here. When the last tear falls down, nothing gets washed away. Another plea put to rest. As nobody is, nobody here. So what did I do to you that makes you run from me? Now I'm sitting here screaming inside myself. Don't understand why nobody is.
Dude, okay.
Alright, well, in all seriousness, this song is very, very, very depressing. Obviously, we know that the name of the song is Suicidal Tendencies, so 99% of their song talks about suicide.
Yeah.
And this song is, listen, you're growing up and you're calling out for help and no one's listening to you. So what do? You end up sitting in your room and you just sit and cry and cry and cry and nobody hears. And you could scream, like you said, the last tear. It's like, that you could tell teachers, you could tell parents, you could tell all these freaking anybody about your problems. And, a lot of times kids or even teenagers feel, like, yeah, they're just waving them all. Yeah, you'll be all right. You'll get better. Don't worry about it. It's a phase. It's like, I'm screaming inside. I'm freaking crying. I need help. Don't worry about it. You'll get over it.
Yeah? You need like an outward projection area. Don't keep it in. It hurts to.
Yeah, well, according to this song, they're not keeping it in.
Yeah, they're screaming.
But
very
nobody
loudly.
hears them. They're screaming, but nobody hears them. But yeah, this song is definitely one of their slower songs. They usually go batshit crazy on the riffs and the drumming, but right now this is more like a ballad type song.
Yeah.
You know, but it's explained. It's got a nice story. You know, well, it's a bad story. It's a sad story,
but it's a
story.
It's a good story.
It's a good story because maybe it's bringing attention to some people, or maybe helping people.
I can imagine they bring a lot of attention to freaking different things.
Yeah, I'm sure.
This topic.
To your profession, nobody here subtracted my feelings from this equation. Nobody here. Is it all in my mind? Then it would be easy to find. The last tear falls down, nothing gets washed away. Another plea put to rest, as nobody is nobody is. So what did I do to you that makes you run from me? Now I'm sitting here screaming inside myself, don't understand why nobody is.
Okay.
Yeah.
Before they start this part,
Mike Muir has the best freaking voice in metal. Well, I can't say that.
See-
We're about to get hammered in the comments. No, Ozzy Osbourne. No, James Hetfield.
no, see, that's what I was about to talk about.
Rob Halford.
Wait, what's his name? Sorry?
His Mike Muir.
Mike Muir. I've never... it's always been so hard for me to decide what his voice is.
He does so many.
Because, most metal bands, they're like, oh, or freaking,
Yeah.
they have a certain
No,
singing voice. But he just sounds like he's taking his voice and freaking, I don't understand why nobody hears. I can do that. I can make a band. But it's so good. It is so good.
That's how I always sang it. And I remember being a teenager. We'd be driving, and I'd be screaming out doing, "What did I do to you?"
Nobody hears.
Nobody hears.
Like, how does he do it? I've never understood. Scientists would not be able to put his voice into a lab and explain it.
It's so smooth. It's mellow. But yet it has so much power.
It's so not metal, but it is metal.
It's so not metal, but it is metal. Yeah. What did I do to you?
Waking the dead.
It's great, man. I love his voice. I always did. And
It's astounding. He has an astounding
very
voice.
unique voice. When you hear his voice, you know Suicidal Tendencies.
Mm-hmm. I said to Dad, I was like, is this a metal voice? I don't think it would... I don't know.
So if it's all in my mind, then wouldn't it be so easy to find?
We gotta talk about that solo, man.
Yeah.
Is that not the greatest air guitar moment?
Yeah.
Oh my god, that is an air. That is
Yeah.
an air guitar solo. If there is an air guitar solo, that's the one. Like you could sit there and just be like, and just play that in the air, and people around you would be like, "Oh my god, he's the best air guitarist in the world." That's how good that solo was for air guitar.
I can't freak.
But Mike Muir, I love the way he always had that style with the bandana over his eyes, and he always had that crazy dance where he looks like he's dancing like a freaking ape.
Also, this video is creepy, man. They're surrounded by bloodstains. You ever notice that?
No.
I've been looking. It's like, damn, there's.
But I've been reading the background. There's a whole bunch of stuff in the background.
It's
It
been
says
saying
money, sex,
yeah,
blood.
yeah.
You know, I guess that's like things that like just reek in people's brains when they're trying to scream help.
That's what I imagine.
Well, let's not imagine that.
Yeah. That would be bad to imagine.
Falls down, nothing gets washed away. Another play put to rest, as nobody is, nobody is. So what do I have to do to make you comfort me? Now I'm sitting here screaming inside myself, don't understand why nobody is. So I'm sitting here screaming inside myself, when I'm sitting here crying inside myself. So I'm sitting here screaming to nobody else, don't understand why nobody is.
God, man, that is a freaking metal classic. It's a metal classic. Ah, dude, it's such a well written freaking song, man. It is so well written. The bassist, the guitarist, the drummer, everybody has their own part. Well, that sounds stupid. Obviously, they have their own part. But they put it together so well to create the best song on the freaking planet.
Dude, let me tell you, out of all the people who've made a band, they're definitely one of them.
Yes. They play music.
Dude, they are music players in this industry, let me tell you.
Wow. Right? That's why Suicidal Tendencies should have been part of the Big Five.
God, yeah.
I'm telling you, I believe there's a Big Seven. I've said it 100 times. Overkill should have been in the Big Five.
I don't know
Suicidal Tendencies should have been in the Big 5 and 6. And then I'm going to say 7 should have been Sepultura.
Overkill, I'm going to have to disagree because you've never even shown me Overkill.
We've done Overkill 3 times
Have
on the
we?
channel, yes.
Well, then they're not that memorable to me. I'm sorry. We will... Well, we got to listen to
Yes,
another one.
that's our next reaction. Coming soon, Overkill.
Coming soon, because it's been a couple years since we listened to Suicidal.
Hello through the gutter.
Nope, not clicking. Remember to hit that like and subscribe button and tell us down in the comment section below.
Hello from the gutter.
And press the nice subscribe button to get notified every time we upload a video. I'm Son.
And I'm Father.
Rock on!